Developmental Psychology, Lecture 2, Mrs. Shabana Riaz, Islamia Girls College, Quetta. Theories of Developmental Psychology. The theories of development proposed by Piaget, Erikson, and Kohlberg are included in our syllabus. First of all, we will start by discussing the Piaget's theory of cognitive development. Piaget's theory of cognitive development about Jean Piaget. Piaget was employed at the Binet Institute in the 1920s, where his job was to develop French version of question on English intelligence test. Children gave wrong answers, which required logical thinking. He then realized the difference between the thinking of adult and children. He is the first person to make a systematic study of cognitive development. He was not interested for the calculation of IQ. He was more interested in studying the fundamental concepts of cognitive development. जेन पियाजे ये स्विट्जरलैंड से इसका ताल्लुक था। इसने चाइल्ड साइकोलॉजी पर बहुत ज़्यादा काम किया और तकरीबन 1920s में इसने बिनेट के साथ मिलकर इंटेलिजेंस टेस्ट को तैयार करने में बहुत काम किया, लेकिन वो इंटेलिजेंस पर काम करने से ज़्यादा इस चीज़ में इंटरेस्टेड था कि वो बच्चों को मेंटली ग्रो होता हुआ यानी कि उनकी कॉग्निटिव एंड मेंटल डेवलपमेंट को फोकस करे। और उसने इस दौरान ये महसूस किया कि बच्चों और बड़ों की सोच में एक वाज़ेह फ़र्क पाया जाता है। उसने कॉग्निटिव डेवलपमेंट पर काम करने के लिए बाकी तमाम एरियाज से अपने आप को अलहदा कर लिया। वो आईक्यू मेजरमेंट के लिए इंटरेस्टेड नहीं था, बल्कि उसका मेन फोकस और इंटरेस्ट जो था वो फंडामेंटल कॉन्सेप्ट्स ऑफ कॉग्निटिव डेवलपमेंट में था। कंपोनेंट ऑफ पियाजेस कॉग्निटिव थ्योरी। पियाजे ने कॉग्निटिव थ्योरी के कंपोनेंट या डिफरेंट कॉन्सेप्ट्स पेश किए और इन कॉन्सेप्ट्स के बगैर इस थ्योरी को समझना तकरीबन नामुमकिन या बहुत मुश्किल है। यानी कि अगर हम ये कंपोनेंट्स या कॉन्सेप्ट्स जो पियाजे ने दिए अगर पहले हम इनको पढ़ लें तो हमारे लिए इस नज़रिए को इस थ्योरी को समझना बहुत आसान हो जाएगा। इसमें पहला स्कीमा, इट इज़ द बिल्डिंग ब्लॉक्स ऑफ नॉलेज। यानी कि स्कीमा क्या है? स्कीमा से मुराद अशिया की ज़हनी तस्वीर है। स्कीमास तजर्बे की बुनियाद पर कायम होने वाले अमूमी तसव्वुरात हैं। पियाजे ने स्कीमा को वकूफ़ी नशोनुमा की बुनियाद करार दिया है। स्कीमास मालूमात की बुनियादी इकाइयाँ हैं और आम तौर पर इनको कॉग्निटिव डेवलपमेंटल ब्रिक्स का नाम दिया जाता है या बिल्डिंग ब्रिक्स का नाम दिया जाता है। A schema describes both the mental and physical actions involved in understanding the knowing. Schemas are categories of knowledge that help us to interpret and understand the world. In Piaget's view, a schema includes both a category of knowledge and the process of obtaining that knowledge. As experiences happen, this new information is used to modify, add to, or change previously existing schemas. For example, a child may have a schema about a type of animal such as a dog. If the child's sole experience has been with small dogs, a child might believe that all dogs are small, furry, and having 4 legs. Suppose then that the children encounters a very large dog The child will take in this new information, modifying the previously existing schema to include this new information. Second concept or component is adaptation. It is a transition from one stage to another. Piaget believed that all children try to strike a balance between animal assimilation and accommodation, which is achieved through a mechanism Piaget called equilibration. As children progress through the stages of cognitive development, it is important to maintain a balance between applying previous knowledge assimilation and changing behavior to account for new knowledge accommodation. Equilibration helps explain how children are able to move from one stage of thought into the next. Third one is assimilation, use of existing schema to deal with the new object of situation. Assimilation, the process of taking in new information into our previously existing schemas, is known as assimilation. The process is somewhat subjective because we tend to modify experience or information somewhat to fit in with our pre-existing beliefs. In the example above, seeing a dog and labeling it dog is an example of assimilation the animal into the child's dog schema. Fourth component or the last concept of this theory is accommodation. Another part of adaptation involves changing or altering our existing schemas in light of new information, a process known as accommodation. Accommodation involves altering existing schemas or ideas as a result of new information or new experiences. New schemas may also be developed during this process. Accommodation when existing knowledge has no use in new situation and there is a need to change to deal with a new situation and object.